What do we really know until we try? Until we experiment? Just because some plan worked for someone else doesn't mean it'll work for you. You, Lord, decide what will prosper and what won't. You bring the increase, not us. We are not rich because of us, often, but in spite of us. But what is success? Doing work that we enjoy. If we are disappointed in our work, no matter how successful it is, then how is that a successful life? Success is a whole list of things, not an isolated part of our life. If money is the only thing we are gaining and the rest of our life is shot, health, family, pleasures, joys, then how can we call that a successful life? Goes for every dimension of our life, success. If our health is perfect, and we can bench press 500 pounds, but the rest of our life is shambles, what good was our health for? Every part of our life must serve a purpose, and a purpose must be well-rounded. So we need good health, but we need work. We need success in other areas. We need a good family. We need to be well. Our success can't be isolated to just one area. You say, love alone, I can live on, but it won't work. You won't exercise and you're poor as a church mouse. How is that successful? How can that work? Oh, I meditate all day and virtually do nothing else. How can that be successful? If you lost your family and everything else as a success, what good did your success serve? Is there one who can serve that, considers all of our life, that loves us more than ourselves, who will watch over us when we won't even watch over ourselves? Who is the light in the dark place? Who can save us out of our greatest disappointments? Only you, Lord. Who cares about all aspects of our life? Who has the capacity for everything about us to be improved, Lord, to improve our life in every area? Who would that be but you? If not now, when comes to mind? If we are not willing and able to to step out now, then when? When we have an open door, should we not go through it? If you design a good thing, is there not a buyer, a person who would desire it? I know it said developing ideas and products that people already want, but what should the ideas that people didn't know they wanted until they see it? Apple came up with ideas that people hadn't even conceived yet. They didn't even know they wanted it till they saw it. We need to pursue plans in every way that is good. If you plan your ideas and it's a good one for others, then doesn't necessarily mean it's a good plan and work for you. Just because something works for others doesn't mean it works for you. Only God can put this whole thing together. But without trying something, you'll never know what to put together. You won't know what was best for you. Many good things may work for others, but Will they work for you? In doing anything, any movement for work can open other doors that you would not have ever seen. To step into your best light for you, you must move. Try, I know. Try is a weak word. You must experiment to see what works. Discovery is not found by doing nothing and just thinking about it. You need to turn your cobwebs, your thoughts, into iron webs by testing, experimenting, not by couch surfing. Ideas become substantial by doing the idea, doing little tests to start with. But major success will take major application. Rome wasn't built in a day, but the first brick is a good start. I don't know where your ideas will take you, but I know who does. There will always be something better, but how will you find it if you didn't start using what you have? Answers come from doing, not from dreams and thoughts alone, with no physical application. We try sometimes to find out ways through just thinking about them, but thinking only lends to dead ends, because you will never know whether the idea could have worked in practical sense. You need to do something with your ideas. I meet people every day that think, but I had this idea first, and now I just saw someone that did it. Well, it was a difference between, big difference between you and them. A half-lit idea is better than a fully developed mind, idea in your mind that you never did anything with. At least a half-butted deal will steer you somewhere, because God steers those who move. An application of an idea are the only ones that ever amount to anything. And if it's not good, it can cause you to pivot to something that is good. And if it doesn't work, there's no shortage of ideas. That doesn't mean your life's over because that idea failed. You only fail when you quit. For one man, every problem is an opportunity. For another, it's just another insurmountable problem. For one man, it's, if I could solve this problem, I could help a lot of people and I could make a fortune. To another man, the problem they think no one can solve, and why bother? What an amazing difference perception makes. It's the same problem both men saw, but completely different perceptions and outcomes.